What's up, everyone? Welcome to today's video. Welcome to the GamerDad channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. So it appears that some drama has started up on Twitter surrounding the new patch and the bugs that have shown up in the division as a result. A lot of the bugs that have shown up have manifested all kinds of different things. I don't even know where to start. It's very interesting to see how every single aspect of it, has kind of, shown that this game seems to have a lot of different challenges than we even thought. At the end of the day, though, with all of this stuff, there has also arisen kind of an ilk that has gone all the way to start making insults personal to the developers. This is a very complicated and a complex situation. I don't really know how to address it, but let me try my best at risk of getting lambasted anyways. But that's kind of the thing. When you put yourself out there, you really are asking to, basically have everyone weigh in on whatever it is you weigh in, because we all have our opinions, just like, underwear. We all have one, and so, we throw our opinions all over the place. Hopefully we don't throw our underwear all over the place. Oh, my goodness. So just on Twitter, Yannick, pretty much put a post of somebody who basically called him directly and insulted him, even insulting his mother because of a patch. Now, I have a lot of respect for the Division community, because the Division community is made up of a demographics of somewhere around 35 years old all the way to about 80 years old. So this is a community where its participants and even its former participants, that's talking about people that have deleted the game or are just no longer dealing with the game, but people who have crossed the path of this game are very, or supposed to be very, mature people in age and mostly in character. But I don't think that this person is actually someone who has considered exactly what it is that they're actually doing in terms of throwing out this insult to the developer. I strongly believe that this needs to be very, very well isolated, condemned, and so that everyone in the community can identify that this is not how we want to address the developers. Yes, we want to criticize them, which, like I said, criticism is fair. I sit here on YouTube, put myself out there. Every content creator, we do the same, and we get criticized regardless of what position you hold in this game. I mean, I've been on almost all sides of the conversation. In fact, I've said things that are true and still got criticized over it because somebody was butthurt. That's just the way things go. But at the end of the day, here is my encouragement for the developers. You see, as developers and as people who put themselves out there, you're going to get criticism. Just like I do as a content creator and other content creators. You're not special because you made a video game. You put your work out there. That's the nature of the beast. I'm not condoning this person who basically insulted the developers. In fact, I personally, for some reason, think these developers are more straightforward than many other development teams in the way that they address things. And I kind of do like them. I don't know them, but I just, I'm like, okay, they're okay the way they're actually taking care of things. But at the end of the day, what I strongly think will probably help the entire conversation is that the developers are highlighting the work that they're doing to fix the bugs and not fixate on these things. Even though it was a small share, I don't think this is helpful. We're starting to see this trend where developers are like, oh, our teams are getting insulted and all that stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not going to stop anything. It's the internet where people are going to be keyboard warriors hiding behind a screen. They act like tough guys because no one is seeing them. But if they were to sit down with some of us, you'll find out that they're little wimps. They drink, but they come on the internet and they become tough guys. So you have to ignore them because that's pretty much what it is. They're trying to get a rouse out of you. Most of these people are trying to get the attention that they need, because I can almost guarantee you that this person pretty much came up with an account that's, probably not old enough, or an account that cannot be traced back to their personal person, and they went ahead and they did this. And I strongly believe that this has to be pretty much ignored for the most part. Now, being a content creator on this platform since the very first day I've started, I've received worse things than what was told to Yannick. In fact, for the most part, one of the funniest ones that I got was comments that were straight up racist towards me. But you know what I did? I blocked them. I never gave them a single bit of attention or oxygen. I just put my head down, focused, and kept doing what I was doing. And I think this is the approach the developers need to take. Why? Because I'm speaking from experience. I'm not telling them something that I haven't got to walk the walk of. Because this is how the game is going to get fixed. Because now, yes, the bugs have already manifested themselves. The mistake has already been made. It's time to move forward and get the division back on track. Because those of us that are here for the game, we're here for the game. Yes, I've seen the frustration. In fact, I was looking at, my colleague here, the vibes, brother, and he just said, man, I am just, out of it. I've been hearing from content creators and they're not with these bugs so far, but there's nothing that's stopping them from continuing to remain patient at the moment and keeping an eye on things. But at the end of the day, I think what's going on right now in the community is really interesting. But I also have to commend the community as well, because the community has also shown up to say, hey, this is not the way that we usually approach these things. This is the relationship we have with this game. It's a busted relationship, whatever it is, however it is, we're in it for the long haul. And I really admire that. And I've gotten to see y'all. Those of you that are here, I didn't comment at all because I wanted to meme the person, but I just kind of, stopped and said, I probably need to make a video about this and just address this in the very best way that I can. At the end of the day, I think this is one of those aspects where if someone is tired of the division, you're okay if you take a break. It's fine. It's okay if you delete the game. It's fine. People act like if they, I don't know. Some people think a lot of things depend on them or a lot of things will never exist without them. But people are still going to play the game. People are still enjoying the division regardless. And so I think this is the way the conversation needs to continue to go. And I strongly believe the developers are in a better position if they ignore all of this nonsense vitriol and spend their time paying attention to community feedback, to community concerns that are going to yield fruitful, elements and fruitful substance for the entire game. So that's what I wanted to talk about here in our community and just, put this video out there. I don't even know if I probably will be getting some lambasting from this, but hey, you know me. I'm always up for a good, sparring in the comment section. So thanks so much for watching the video. I appreciate you guys' time and audience, and hopefully we'll talk pretty soon. Peace out.